I'm here with Amo and Jamie. Let's start with Amo. What a result tonight. What a performance. Arsenal headed to the semi-final, putting Real Madrid out, beating them at the Bernabeu, having beat them at the Emirates 3-0. Your thoughts on the game?
I feel like we made Real Madrid look average, and over both legs. I feel like we should just be so happy. We can now have belief. I think Arsenal just need to have belief that we can win this. Like Miles Skelly, Rice, Saliba made a mistake, but he still played excellent against Mbappe, who's a world-class player. And the atmosphere in here was, they've given Arsenal fans dreams, and we should go into the next game against PSG and just believe that we can beat them. And then let's focus on this game and then go for Barcelona. Barcelona, we can beat them as well. So if we can beat Real Madrid with the side of stars they've got, we bossed Real Madrid at home in the Bernabeu. Not many teams can actually say, and 5-1 over?
5-1, yeah.
That is just, if I told you at the beginning of the season we're beating Real Madrid 5-1 over 2 legs, most people would say you're crazy. But overall it was amazing. Partey, yes, that was a mistake, but Partey's just been excellent this season. So we just got to give him all credit. We just need to take the win and just be happy.
Sorry, I'm going to move to my man here.
Yeah.
PSG in the next round, how confident are you against them?
Do you know what? I haven't really been following much of their season. I know, obviously, we beat them last time.
Yeah, we did 1-0.
Yeah, 1-0. But they're a different animal this time round. Having said that, Villa put up a tough fight in their most recent game. Across our 79, 80 games, of the last 80 games that we played, we've conceded an average of 0.8 goals. They conceded over 2 legs, 4 goals against Villa. So look, if I'm going into the next game, looking at our defence, looking at Villa's attack, looking at our attack, our composure, the mentality of the boys, I don't know, I'm looking confident. I'd be nervous against Inter Milan, assuming we get past PSG. But the PSG game, I don't know. I think, Amar said, Partey, I think, is going to be a bit of a miss.
It will be a miss.
His partnership with Declan Rice in the midfield is it's something. It's heavenly.
And a word for the manager. I mean, I think he came of age tonight.
Arteta,
answered a lot of questions. Got the big one done. What do you reckon?
I personally, I know there was discussion in the watch along around, if we don't get a trophy this season, is it Arteta out? And I'm like, just let the man cook, just let him follow his process, let him follow his structure. He's created a culture of strong resilience mentality, this winning mentality. I think the game that he's played over the past 2 legs is excellent. Getting young players to play in the way that they are, bringing Skelly through. I don't know, round of applause, standing ovation.
Yeah, 100. Well said. Just very quickly, because we've got to wrap up. Your man of the match tonight.
I would say I was actually Declan Rice, and then I was going to say Miles Skelly for really putting it on them and stirring them up. But again, Saka's come through. It's too hard.
Give me one.
Rice, and I'll go Rice.
Your man of the match?
I would agree with Rice, but I want to give a special commendation whose name hasn't actually been mentioned. Louis Skelly, yes, he's young. He's the way he's battling some of considered the world's best players is phenomenal. But Mikel Merino came with both assists.
Yeah, that's true.
And
exquisite assists.
Yeah, exquisite assists, out of position. And, the versatility that Arteta is hiring and coaching and playing with is just crazy. So, it's Rice, but shout out to Merino.